again, Mrs. C. You're probably wondering, where am I now? Okay, I'm in a bathroom. So I just had this thought and I wanted to share with you quickly a continuation to what I was speaking about regarding my purpose, and I felt that I wanted to share it quickly before, sometimes it's something that's in your heart and then you want to share, and if you don't do it immediately and then you just forget to do it. So what I wanted to say quickly is that, what I shared about my experience regarding leaving my job and everything. I just wanted to say that, this is my journey. It's something that I have went through as a woman, and it brought peace into my life. I was happy with it, I was content with it. And it's something that I have spoken to my husband about, and it's amazing what women are doing these days, grinding and, hustling and going out there doing it for themselves, which I very much admire, and I'm not saying that now I have given up on my dreams and I'm not going to work hard in fulfilling my dreams. I just believe that the purpose that I have, it's a purpose that God has given me, and it's my journey. It's my path that I am walking in, and God is working in and through me, and I'm not saying that now go tomorrow and say, you know what, I don't want to work anymore, and whatever the case might be. It's something that God has supposed to place in your heart. It's something that you have to feel within you, that what you want to do as a person, and don't let society think otherwise of you. Don't feel doubtful of walking the path that God has placed you in. If there's one thing that I have learned in life, is I want to walk my journey in the way that God wants me to, and I'm not going to feel sorry for it, and I'm not going to apologize for doing what God has called me to do, because in this journey I have found myself as a person. I have found my purpose as a person, out me being at home. It actually taught me so much. Yes, I went through a lot of things as a person, a lot of challenges, but I don't regret any of them, because they brought me to where I am on this day. They have molded me, they have shaped me into the woman and the wife that I am today. Now I'm able to look at my marriage in a different way, I look at myself as a wife in a different way. I'm able to submit to my husband. I'm able to speak in a way that is respectful towards my husband, which he appreciates. I respect my husband more now that through everything, through the challenges, through everything that I have learned, and as I said, we have different experiences in life, and through that, I'm able to say that, I can stand strong. I can walk the journey that God has placed me in. I can be able to love better, respect people more, and when I was working, I used to have the money, but I was very unhappy. I would have the money, I would be able to buy whatever I wanted to buy, but I wasn't content. I wasn't content with my life. I wasn't content with the person that I was. I wasn't content with the way I should carry myself, or I used to carry myself as a woman of, not only as a wife to my husband, but as a child of God, and I think that it was necessary for me to go through what I went through, in order to be able to do what I need to do in the way that God wants me to do it. And I'm happy. I found so much joy. And if there's somebody out there, who might be experiencing the same thing, or who can relate to what I have went through, you understand this journey, you would understand what I mean, and if it's something that's in your heart, don't be afraid to do what God has called you to do, because I went all over, I worked, I did whatever I wanted to do, but only to find out it's not where God wanted me to be. And I would find an excuse to, to find peace, to find joy in where I was, and I just couldn't. And after I said, and as I explained to you guys, that, after I left my job, that's where I felt that, I'm in a space where I'm happy with myself, with the woman that I'm becoming, you know. And God is working in and through me, you know. He's still working in me, and I'm still finding myself, and I'm still discovering the woman that God wants me to be, you know. And I'm not saying that now it's done, but I'm content with everything that life is bringing forth, you know. The most importantly, you know, it's I figured that, you know what, I don't want to be the next woman. I don't want to be like the woman next door. I don't want to compare myself to anyone, because this is the journey that God has placed me in, you know. And it's so important that I walk it in the way that God wants me to, you know, because every time you a person wants to compare themselves to the next person, it becomes so difficult to hold that title, because it's not you. You know, it's not you. You're just doing what the next person would do, not what you're supposed to be doing. So yeah, this is what I just wanted to share, that, you know what, if there's something that you feel that you're not happy with where you are, being a company that you've started, and you feel that, you know what, this is not what I'm supposed to do or where I'm supposed to be, pray over it. Ask God for wisdom. Ask God for guidance. May He guide you and lead you in where you're supposed to be. Because, I mean, it's like, you know, we've been created in God's image, you know, in His likeness. And He knows us better than we know ourselves, you know. So what you think you might be going through, or what you think you might be experiencing or feeling inside of you, or where you're supposed to be, yes, you can, you know. Sometimes that's what I tell myself, that, you know what, success is not all the money that you have in the world, you know. It's about the peace that you have and the contentment that you have within you, because you can have it all and still be unhappy, which is sad, you know. And you can have no money but be happy, you know, be content with yourself. And again, do not judge me. I'm not saying that yes, it's so nice to have the money, because you get to do whatever you want to do. But what I'm saying is, joy is about having nothing and still be happy, you know. And the next person will be like, how, you know, how do you do it? You don't have the money, you don't have the big car, but you're still happy, because why? You have the peace, and you're walking within the purpose that God wants you to walk in, and which is the most important thing, you know. So yeah, you know, like, God has created us in His likeness and His image. And as I said, He knows us best. He knows us more than we know ourselves. I mean, He placed that purpose within you. And who better to ask what is it that you need to do with your life than God? You know, let Him lead and guide you and tell you what is it that you need to do, and ask from Him what is it that you need to do, and He will place everything in your hands in the way that He's supposed to, and you will find the peace and the joy within all of that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys with Unpack or with Mrs. C. So I said, you know what, let me just share it quickly. In my pajamas and my duck, in my bathroom, after brushing my teeth, that let me do this quickly with you guys before I actually forget what I wanted to share with you, because I felt that it's important for me to do this, or to take this video and share with you guys what I had in mind, or what I was thinking of the whole time, because I don't want people to going back to their husband and say, baby, you born in Mississippi. No, like, it's not like that. It's something that, if God has placed it in your heart, He will place it. He will definitely place it in your husband's heart. And when you tell him about how you feel, it has to be a confirmation to him. It has to be, you have to be aligned, you know. It's not something that you guys have to fight over, you know. It's something that God has to place in your hearts in order for Him to have peace within Himself as well, in order for Him to agree to what you telling Him or what you're feeling, you know. So that's how God works. God works with peace. So where there's peace, there's love, there's joy, there's God. God is love. So that's how it is, and that's my story. And I thank you for tuning in and loving you more and more every day, and growing. as a woman, growing as a wife, growing as a mother, and seeing things differently. Opening your spiritual eyes. I pray that God opens your spiritual eyes in order for you to see things in the way that God wants you to, because more than anything else, you want to take decisions and make decisions according to the wisdom God has given you, not according to how you think it's right. Okay, God, for God to give you the wisdom in doing what you need to do. So I wish you all the best, and whatever decision that you want to take, whether it's your business, whether it's for your home, whether it's for your children, I pray that God gives you the wisdom and the guidance in order for you to take the right decisions that God wants you to. So from me, Mrs. C, Unpack with Mrs. C. I love you guys, and see you in the next video. Keep well, and ciao ciao.